burning awful low, losing all its steady glow. We've let the passion drift away, caught in the chores of every day. We gotta stir these fading embers, make sure that our heart remembers. Blow on the spark, feed the flame, call out each other's tender name. It is easy to just drift apart, ignoring the longing in the heart. But we built a love that is deep and true. I am not giving up on you. We gotta stir these fading embers, make sure that our heart remembers. Blow on the spark, feed the flame, call out each other's tender name. I take your hand, I pull you near, whisper secrets in your ear. A gentle kiss, a sudden spark, lighting up the growing dark. Love is a fire that needs to be fed, not just words that are easily said. It takes attention, it takes time to keep the rhythm and the rhyme. We gotta stir these fading embers, make sure that our heart remembers. Blow on the spark, feed the flame, call out each other's tender name. Keep it burning, yeah, nice and hot. Embers glow, do not let it die. On the city street, on the tired souls and the aching feet, on the hungry child and the lonely man, doing just the best that they ever can. Give us strength to face another day. Give us words of hope we can finally say. Let the music be a prayer tonight, leading us toward the morning light. It's an urban song, a soulful cry, rising up into to the smoky sky. So I'm at spirit, heavy and real, trying to find the power just to heal. Keep us safe, keep us strong, where we all belong. Are we all just searching? Urban song. Footsteps fade. Oh, oh, oh. Signs are down, throats are sore, streets still warm with belief. We don't know what comes next for sure, but hope ain't left the scene. After the march, before the dawn, that's where the spirit stays. Not in the shout, but in the yarn of long, courageous days. I sing soft so the hurt can rest in a future not yet born. Faith is just a tired chest, breathing through the storm. Strings rise like morning light, horns not slow and proud. We didn't win, but we stood upright. Dawn hums low, hearts alive. Dawn hums low, hearts alive. I hear a sound outside my door, a familiar step upon the floor. I rush to see, but no one is there, just the cool evening air. Echoes in the hallway of my mind, leaving sweet memories behind. A ghost of love I cannot trace, missing the beauty of your face. I left your coat upon the chair. Sometimes I smell your perfume there. These empty rooms are cold and vast, living in the echoes of the past. Echoes in the hallway of my mind, leaving sweet memories behind. A ghost of love I cannot trace, missing the beauty of your face. I try to read, I try to sleep, but the silence is too deep. I wait for dawn to break the spell, caught in this lonely, empty shell. I know it is over, I know it is done. You walked away into the sun, but my foolish heart refuses to know. It simply cannot let you go. Echoes in the hallway of my mind, leaving sweet memories behind. A ghost of love I cannot trace, missing the beauty of your face. Just an echo, fading away. I miss you. Echoes in the hall. Threads of gold and threads of lead, by the words the prophet said. Weaving through the tapestry of our shared history, solving every riddle, unlocking every mystery. Guided by the weaver's hand, across this weary shifting land. One people, one spirit, one soul, making every broken piece whole. Look into your brother's eye and see the reflection there. A mirror of the burdens that we all have had to bear. The loom is spinning faster as the sun begins to set. Don't let the fabric tear looking out my window at the street, watching the weary strangers as they meet. The neon signs are buzzing in the haze, reflecting the loneliness of modern day. City lights fading in the mist, thinking of the sweet lips I have kissed. I am surrounded by a million souls, but an empty feeling takes its toll. A distant siren echoes down the block. I hear the ticking of my lonely clock. I pour a glass and watch the shadows play, wishing that you had decided to stay. City lights fading in the mist, thinking of the sweet lips I have kissed. I am surrounded by a million souls, but an empty feeling takes its toll. The taxi cabs are splashing through the rain, carrying people with their joy and pain. I wonder if you are out there in the cold, looking for a hand to softly hold. This concrete jungle is a heavy place when you cannot find a single friendly face. I close the blinds and turn the stereo low, letting the melancholy rhythm flow. City lights fading in the mist, thinking of the sweet lips I have kissed. I am surrounded by a million souls, but an empty feeling takes its toll. Fading lights, yeah. Deep in the night, just me and the city, waiting for the light.
Lord, look down upon the people in the cold, the ones who never did what they were told, the ones who struggle just to keep the lights on bright, protect them through the dangers of the city night. This is a Windy City prayer for the soul. to make the broken spirit feel completely whole. With a cinematic groove and a heavy heart, asking for a chance to make a brand new start. Bless the hands that labor in the factory line. Bless the ones who're searching for a holy sign. Let the music be a bridge across the deep of hate, before the hour gets a little bit too late. Amen. Let it be. Ooh, set the captive spirit free.
Reach out your hand, help him to find a place to stand. We're all walking the same hard road, helping each other with the heavy load. Don't turn away when you see the pain. Sacrifice be in vain. A little bit of kindness goes a long way to making it through another day. I am my brother's keeper. Yes, I am. Trying to be the best man that I can. We're all in this together, hand in hand, building a future in this troubled land. Strength in numbers, and power in love. Looking for guidance, from the Spirit above. That keep us apart, and listen to the beating, of the human heart. My brother, keeper, together, together, empty rooms and wooden floors, memories behind these doors. I pack my bags to move along,
humming a bittersweet old song. Echoes in the hall of the times we knew, a chapter closing on me and you. No anger left, just a gentle grace, leaving behind this familiar place. I leave the key upon the stand, the future waiting in my hand. The sun is rising in the east, my weary mind has found its peace. Echoes in the hall of the times we knew, a chapter closing on me and you. No anger left, just a gentle grace, leaving behind this familiar place. Final look, a quiet sigh, a tender way to say goodbye. We did our best, we tried so hard. Now life is dealing a brand new card. Oh, the seasons change and people grow. Sometimes the hardest thing is letting go, but I take the love and leave the pain, stepping out into the gentle rain. Echoes in the hall of the times we knew, a chapter closing on me and you. No anger left, just a gentle grace, leaving behind this familiar place. Goodbye, old walls. Moving on, a gentle grace, yeah, until the dawn.
Beyond the skyline where the sun goes down, far away from this noisy town, there's a place where no one wears a frown, and the king doesn't need a crown. Laying back up on the cooling grass, watching all the silver clouds pass, sifting through the hours like the glass of a giant hourglass. On the soul horizon, I can see a vision of a world that's truly free, living in a perfect harmony between the mountains and the sea.
man sitting on a wooden crate, talking about the heavy hand of fate. Says it's never really quite too late to open up the heavy iron gate. He's seen the seasons come and seen them go. He knows the things that many never know. Watch the tide of people ebb and flow, while the fires of the spirit glow. Listen to the street corner prophets speak. Strength is hidden in the very weak. It's the wisdom that the seekers seek. From the valley to the mountain peak. Oh, 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 oh. Truth is a song where we all belong. Listen close. What matters most? Listen close. What matters most?
I can see the thoughts across the way, waiting for the words we need to say, building a bridge between your heart and mine, crossing over the invisible line. Bridges of thought, strong and true, connecting the me and connecting the you. Whatever it takes to get us through, with a soulful point of view. Communication is a holy gift, helping the heavy shadows to lift. Reach out a hand, speak from the soul. Let the connection make us whole.
Over the water, to the son and daughter.
Bridges of thought, strong and true, connecting the me and connecting the you. Whatever it takes to get us through, with a soulful point of view.
Build a bridge, keep it strong, all day long.
fabric breath. I wore my father's jacket then to feel a little tall. Carried dreams stitched deep within, trying not to fall. In borrowed suits and open hearts, we learn who we can be. Nothing fits at the start till we loosen history. Every role feels slightly wrong till you sing it true. I found myself inside a song that sounded just like you. Wordlets wraps my trembling hands, strings not in time. I lift my voice where courage stands between the lines. Jacket hangs, soul steps out, soul steps
Every man is a brother in a different code, writing down the wisdom that the sages wrote. Keep the vessel steady, let the spirit flow. Above the waters in a tiny boat. Peace is a garment that we all must wear, to heal the wounds of hatred and despair. Take a moment just to breathe the air and show the world that we truly care. Follow the golden thread of light through the darkest corners of the night. Everything is gonna be alright if we keep the future in our sight. boats and a cold bear float. Hard to keep the wolf away from the door. Working 2 jobs just to stay afloat in a leaky, old and battered boat. Children crying for a little bit more, while the rich man's counting his hidden store. It's a cruel world for the humble and the weak, searching for the justice that they truly seek. Living on bread and water today, praying for the clouds to go away. It shouldn't be this hard just to survive and keep the little bit of hope When will the table be spread for all? When will the walls of the greedy fall? We're sisters and brothers in this struggle together, trying to weather the bitterest weather. Walk a mile in my broken shoes, read the headlines of the morning news. Another mother crying for a son, another battle that was never won. The scale is tipping to the side of wrong. How have we carried this load so long? The weight of the world is on our shoulders. Hearts getting colder as we get older. We gotta lift it up, lift it high, give it to the angels in the sky. Don't let it crush the love inside. Don't let it take away our pride. Politician speaks with the forked tongue, while the songs of freedom go unsung. Promises broken like glass on the floor. Who is keeping score anymore? But I see a sister lending a hand. That's the only way we're gonna stand. Pressure rising, steam and heat, people marching in the street, turning the pain into power. This is the minute, yeah. This is the hour. The weight of the world is on our shoulders. Oh yeah. Hearts getting
city view. Everything is looking fresh and new. Looking down at what we're going through from a different point of value. People looking like the little ants, doing their sophisticated dance. Give the universe a second chance with a single penetrating glance. In the glass elevator of the soul, giving back the spirit its control, making every broken piece a whole, towards a higher and a better goal. High above the street, where the heavens meet. High above the street. High above the street. High above the street. Going higher. Heart on fire. Old man sitting on a crate of rotten fruit, wearing nothing but a faded Sunday suit. He remembers when the brass was loud and gold, before the neighborhood was bought and sold. Echoes of the streets are calling out your name. Nothing ever stays the same but the game. Cinematic shadows on the avenue. What is a man supposed to do? Children playing in the spray of the hydrant flow, learning things that only city children know. How to duck and dive and how to stand up tall, how to find the beauty in it all. There's a symphony in every siren's cry, prayer rising to the smoke-filled sky. Echoes,
Listen close. The prophet knows. Yeah.
Room tone.
After lights and final takes, what's left is what the silence makes. No applause, no masquerade, just being human after the fade. I'm still human after the fade. All the roles I played get laid down with love, not fear or hate. Human after the fade. Breathing proves I'm not a brand, just a heart and trembling hands. If the world stops watching me, maybe that's where I get free. Silence holds me close. Curtain rise, spotlight finds me incomplete. Life feels staged, but truth is deep. I sit down where judgment sleeps, asking mercy, not a leap. In this cinematic mercy seat, I'm more human than elite. Soft confessions, no retreat. Cinematic mercy seat. Every tear a camera cut, showing more than scripted love. If grace loves a close-up view, it'll stay when scenes are through. Fade to breathe. Fade to breathe. Fade to breathe.
saw you walking down the street. My heart skipped a painful beat. You looked so happy, looked so fine, but you are no longer mine. Silent tears fall inside my soul, trying hard to keep control. I smile and wave, I turn away, saving my sorrow for another day. I remember the promises we made under the weeping willow shade. But time has washed the words away, leaving me nothing to say. Silent tears fall inside my soul, trying hard to keep control. I smile and wave, I turn away, saving my sorrow for another day. I wish you well, I truly do. I want the very best for you, even if it breaks my heart in two. It's the only nobler thing to do. Oh, love is a river that changes course. You cannot tame it with any force. I must accept the lonely tide and keep my feelings locked inside. Silent tears fall inside my soul, trying hard to keep control. I smile and wave, I turn away, saving my sorrow for another day. Silent tears, wishing you well. Goodbye, my love. Yeah, letting go. You don't have to shout to make a sound. Truth is often found on the quiet ground, between the lines of a politician's lie, underneath the surface of a tearful eye. They try to bury what they don't understand, but the spirit rises across the land, a gentle power that you cannot bind, living in the heart of all mankind. It's the silent truth speaking in the soul, making the broken pieces whole. Listen to the rhythm, listen to the beat of the quiet evolution on the street. Word. Words can be hollow, words can be cold, but the truth is a story that must be told. Listen close. The truth, so quiet, so real.
There's no beginning and there is no end, just a soulful rhythm around the bend. We're all part of the same great song, where we all can feel like we belong. It's the infinite groove, forever and more, knocking on the spirit's golden door. What are we waiting for? Let the soul start to soar. From the streets of Chicago to the stars above, it's all powered by the engine of love. Keep the vibration steady and high until we're floating in the cosmic sky. Infinite, limitless soul. It's the infinite groove, forever and more, knocking on the spirit's golden door. What are we waiting for? Let the soul start to soar. Never ending, always ascending. The groove goes on.
Thinking in the colors of the haze, walking through a mathematical maze, trying to find the logic of the days in a million different purple ways. Numbers dancing in a rimming line, seeking out a transcendental sign. Everything is starting to align in a pattern that is quite divine. Lavender logic in the air, spreading out a message everywhere. If you take the time to really care, you can find the answer sitting there. Mind is open wide, to the rising sun. Say the night is almost done. Sweat and hope in every beat. Barefoot truth on concrete street. Hear the congas at dawn, telling us to carry on. New light where the old was torn. Congas at dawn. Sleepy hearts start awaking slow, learning things we used to know. If today begins in sound, let it lift us off the ground. Daybreak hums along. Catch the bus at dawn to the other side, where the different kinds of people reside. Different languages, but the struggle is the same. Different faces, but we play the same game. It's a cross-town connection, heart to heart, knowing that we're never really far apart. Cinematic groove on the city line. Everything is gonna be just fine. Passing by the markets and the empty lots, connecting all the pieces and the little dots. If we look each other in the crying eyes, we can see the beauty in the thin disguise. One city, one soul, one goal, making the divided spirit whole. Cross-town connection. Right on.
north side to the south side. It's a living, breathing thing. Listen to the melody that the heavy traffic sings. It's the pulse of the city. Sometimes raw, sometimes pretty, keeping us all in time, in the reason and the rhyme. Thousands of stories intersecting on the train, sharing in the sunshine and sharing in the rain. No one is a stranger when the rhythm starts to hit. We're all just a part of the grand design of it. Heartbeat of the street. Where all the people meet, strong and sweet. It's the pulse of the city. Sometimes raw, sometimes pretty, keeping us all in time, in the reason and the rhyme. Feel the pulse, city life, keep it moving. Chicago soul. A stack of paper on the desk, words I wrote but never expressed, ink that dried so long ago, feelings that I could not show. Letters unsent, hidden away, things that my heart wanted to say, bound in a ribbon, stained with tears, holding on to all these years. I read the lines of deep regret, a love that I could not forget. I poured my soul onto the page, trapped inside this paper cage. Letters unsent, hidden away, things that my heart wanted to say, bound in a ribbon, stained with tears, holding on to all these years. I strike a match and watch it burn, a lesson that I had to learn. The smoke goes up into the sky, a silent and a sweet goodbye. You cannot live inside the past, those heavy chains, they never last. I release the words I held so tight and step into the morning light. Letters unsent, watch it burn. Moving on, letters in the fire.
In the wires and the glowing tubes, escaping from the mental cues, we find a comfort in the warm machine, a soulful bridge to the world unseen. Electric solace, a digital prayer, floating like incense in the air, taking the weight of the daily care, finding the spirit waiting there. Technic uber human too, searching for a vibration that is true. Don't let the coldness take your light. Keep the inner fire burning bright. Connect the soul, make it whole. Electric solace, a digital prayer, floating like incense in the air, taking the weight of the daily care, finding the spirit waiting in there. Human too. So doesn't start with fire or a loud command. It starts with people simply joining hand to hand. A quiet conversation in a crowded room. A little bit of light inside the heavy gloom. It's a fragile revolution, soft and slow. Watch the seeds of empathy begin to grow. Not a cinematic battle in the street, but the sound of many hearts in a single beat. They tell us that the power belongs to the few, but they don't know the magic me and you can do. With poetry and rhythm and a soulful sound, we can turn this heavy world right around. Stronger than steel, softer than silk. Truth is the honey, truth is the honey. Revolution, fragile. Love is the way, fragile. Revolution, fragile. Love is the way, fragile.
Cold winds blow through the avenue tonight. Shadows dancing in the pale yellow light. People moving with a heavy, steady pace, searching for a little bit of saving grace. Little child looking through the window pane, wondering if the sun will ever break the rain. Hunger is a ghost that haunts the city streets, while the rhythm of the struggle never skips a beat. All the street lights of Bronzeville shine so bright, guiding all the weary souls through the lonely night. Keep on pushing till the morning comes around. Lift your head up high. Don't you look down on the ground. Can you feel the heartbeat of the people rising up above the high steeple? It's a symphony of hope and sacrifice, paying for a dream with a heavy price. Keep on shining in the city. Bronzeville lies. up in the clouds with steel and glass, while the people down below just pass. Suits in the penthouse drinking wine, while the worker stands in the bread line. They can see for miles around, but they can't see the holy ground. Glass towers reaching high, piercing the heart of the blue sky, built on the backs of the poor and weak, while the prophets are all they see. Glass towers shiny and cold, trading the soul for a pot of gold. Reflection blinds the eyes of the just, turning our dreams into dust. But a foundation built on sand cannot forever stand. When the wind of change begins to blow, the ivory tower is the first to go. Rumble in the ground. Can you hear the sound? Shaking the pillars of the giants coming down. Glass towers reaching high, piercing the heart of the blue sky, built on the backs of the poor and weak, while the prophets are all they see. Falling down piece by piece, shattered dreams, build it better next time, with love. Sunbeams rest upon the bed, no heavy thoughts inside my head. The aroma of coffee fills the air. Not a worry, not a care. Sunday morning peace so fine, taking my sweet and precious time. The world is quiet, still and slow, a beautiful and gentle glow. I read the paper, watched the sky, see the swallow soaring high. A simple life is all I need, a quiet heart, a planted seed. Sunday morning peace so fine, taking my sweet and precious time. The world is quiet, still and slow, a beautiful and gentle glow. Clock, no ringing bell, just resting at the wishing well. I count my blessings one by one, basking in the morning sun. Yeah, 6 days of working, pushing through. But today is meant for me and you. Just sitting on the porch, so still, watching the shadows on the hill. Sunday morning, peace so fine, taking my sweet and precious time. The world is quiet, still and slow, a beautiful and gentle glow, so peaceful. Sunday morning, take it slow, let it go. Walking down a familiar street, remembering the rhythm of our feet. The corner store is painted blue, but it feels just like it used to do. Oh, the old neighborhood, frozen in time, where we learn to reason and learn to ride. The ghosts of our youth are playing around in every shadow, in every sound. The playground swings are rusty now. We grew up, I don't know how. We dreamed of flying far away, but part of my soul will always stay. Oh, the old neighborhood, frozen in time, where we learn to reason and learn to ride. The ghosts of our youth are playing around in every shadow, in every sound. I tip my hat to the grocery man, living life the best he can. It's good to see the roots go deep, a precious memory I will keep. Yeah, we chase the money, chase the fame, but this old street still knows my name. A gentle anchor to the past, a love for home that's built to last. Oh, the old neighborhood, frozen in time, where we learn to reason and learn to ride. The ghosts of our youth are playing around in every shadow, in every sound. Old streets, memories stay, going back home. Yeah, feeling good. There's a tension in the city air tonight, waiting for the morning to bring the light. In the silence of our shared embrace, I find a sanctuary, a sacred space. There's a quiet storm rising in the heart, tearing the shadows of the doubt apart. A gentle force, a work of art, a brand new finish and a brand new start. Listen to the whisper of the turning leaf, a momentary respite from the urban grief. We don't need words to understand the truth. It's been written in the spirit since our youth. Let it rain, wash away pain. There's a quiet storm rising in the heart, tearing the shadows of the doubt apart. A gentle force, a work of art, a brand new finish and a brand new start. Quietly, so quiet, quietly, let it rise.
The club is closing and the lights are low. One more song before we have to go. Let's move together on the wooden floor before they lock the heavy iron door. I remember this moment for a long, long time, when the rhythm and the soul were in their prime. 47th Street was our playground and home. No matter how far we eventually roam. Oh, it's the last dance on 47th tonight. Everything's gonna be alright.
Transparency is scary to the men who live in lies. They'd rather have a curtain pulled across our open eyes, but we can see the cracks and we can see the light shining through the fragments in the middle of the night. Reflections of a better way, starting from the break of day.
The frost is heavy on the glass, waiting for the storm to pass. The wind is howling through the trees, bringing the city to its knees. Winter's chill, it's cold and deep, but I have a promise I will keep. I keep the fire burning bright to guide you home through the snowy night. I wrap my scarf around my neck, keeping my anxious heart in check. I look down the empty avenue, waiting patiently for you. Winter's chill, it's cold and deep, but I have a promise I will keep. I keep the fire burning bright to guide you home through the snowy night. Then I see a figure in the snow, a silhouette I surely know. You run to me, we hold on tight, melting the ice in the winter night. The cold outside can do its worst, but love will always quench the thirst. Inside these arms you're safe and warm, a shelter from the freezing storm. Winter's chill, it's cold and deep, but I have a promise I will keep. I keep the
fire burning bright to guide you home through the snowy night, safe and warm. Hold me tight. Fire is burning, yeah, home at last. And the songs of freedom were the only ones sung. We still got the fire, we still got the soul to keep the broken pieces feeling whole. Golden, like the sun. We are one. It's the golden hour groove, so sweet and slow. Let the light inside your spirit start to show. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go, just letting the natural feeling flow.
Ticket in my pocket and a bag in my hand, leaving for a different kind of land. The midnight train is whistling at the gate. I'm moving fast so I won't be late. Goodbye to the alleys and the neon glare. Goodbye to the burdens I used to bear. I'm chasing a vision that's hard to see, of the man I know I'm meant to be. On the midnight train, rolling through the dark, looking for a light, looking for a spark. Wheels on the track, singing a soulful song, taking me back where I belong. Oh,
sky turns gray, washing the dust of the world away. I watch the drops upon the glass, waiting for the heavy storm to pass. Let the tender rain fall down, cleanse the sorrow from this town, wash away the pain I feel, give this broken heart a chance to heal. A cup of tea, a quiet space, tears are falling down my face, but it is not from grief or pain, just the magic of the falling rain. Let the tender rain fall down, cleanse the sorrow from this town, wash away the pain I feel, give this broken heart a chance to heal. The thunder rolls, a heavy sound, echoing across the trembling ground. But inside here, it is warm and safe, a little sanctuary, a hiding place. Every drop that hits the street carries a rhythm soft and sweet, a natural song, a steady beat, making my healing feel complete. Let the tender rain fall down, cleanse the sorrow from this town, wash away the pain I feel, give this broken heart a chance to heal. Let it rain, wash it all away. Tomorrow is a brand new day. Tender rain, down in the tunnels where the air is thick and the heartbeat of the city is moving quick, faces blurred in the flickering light. Everyone's a stranger in the middle of the night. Musician playing for a couple of cents, trying to make sense of the heavy events. The screech of the metal on the iron rail, a modern day version of a sorrow tale.
journey to a different place, looking for a smile on a friendly face. Keep the rhythm moving in your weary bones, through the concrete valleys and the danger zones. Subway rhythm, moving fast. Next stop,
Smiling faces tell no lies, but I see the calculation in your eyes. Shaking hands and kissing babies, dealing in a world of maybes. You put on the mask when you walk out the door, leaving the truth on the bedroom floor. Mass of gold, hiding the pain, dancing in the acid rain. Everybody wants to be a star, no matter who they really are. Take it all, let us see the face of the human race. Hollywood dreams and magazine spreads, messing with the young folks' heads, thinking that beauty is painted on. Wait until the makeup is gone, true beauty shines from the inside out. That's what living is all about. Fake smiles, plastic hearts, playing parts. Stop the show, let the real you glow. Mass of gold, hiding the pain, dancing in the acid rain. Everybody wants to be a star, no matter who they really are. No more masks, be real, be true. I see you, naked soul. The sun is hanging low behind a housing block, ignoring all the ticking of the kitchen clock. Everything is amber and the air is thick, touching every window and every single brick. I've got the golden hour blues tonight. Everything is beautiful in the fading light. Dramatic sorrow in a minor key, wondering what's gonna become of me. Ooh. trapped inside a moment that we can't retain, waiting for the moon to ease the gentle pain. Don't let the sun go down, stay a while. Golden hour, fame blooms. Sunlight filtering through the dusty red. Promises of things the preacher never said. In the corner of the chapel on the hill, everything is quiet. Everything is still. Through the painted glass, the world is colored blue, searching for a version of the simple truth. Lush and lonely in the middle of the crowd, singing hallelujah, but not very loud. Cracks are forming in the images of saints. Time is peeling back the layers of the pain, just like every heart that tries to stay sincere in a world that operates on greed and fear. flashing, buy and sell in this modern plastic kind of hell. But the soul ain't something you can trade in the hollow shadows that the money made. Chasing shadows in a neon glow, forgetting everything we used to know about the simple things that make us whole, like the quiet rhythm of a human soul. Neon dreams are fading in the sun when the rat race has finally been run. Look for the truth in the dirt and the rain, beyond the glitter and the temporary gain. Don't get lost in the artificial light. Keep your inner vision burning bright. Just a dream. Neon dreams, wake up now.
Take a scream to make the people hear. Sometimes a whisper travels further through the atmosphere. A quiet revolution growing in the city squares. Are busy with their own affairs. It's the silent thunder rolling while the bells of truth are tolling. Feel the vibration in your bones, build upon the cornerstone. Beneath the shadow of the storm, waiting for the new world to finally take its form. Not with fire and fury, but with steady, quiet hands, replanting the seeds across the scorched and weary lands. Can you hear the sound rising from the ground, changing everything around? It's the silent thunder rolling while the bells of truth are tolling. Feel
fluorescent lights in the midnight haze, lost in a beautiful, colorful maze. The city's alive with a glowing spark, lighting up the corners of the dark. Electric pulse in the concrete ground, moving to a secret, silent sound. Everything's moving in slow motion now. I don't know why and I don't know how. Living in a world of neon dreams, nothing is ever as quiet as it seems. Floating on a cloud of purple and gold, before the morning turns bitter and cold. Running through the factory gate, cogs are turning, grinding bone, turning a man into a stone. Robots humming a digital tune underneath the plastic moon. Lost in the machine, spinning round, feet never touching the solid ground. Just a number but a data stream, waking up from the American dream. Can anybody hear my voice? Do we even have a choice? Assembly line of broken souls, filling up the empty holes. Production rising, spirit low. Where did the human kindness go? Need a wrench to fix the heart before we completely fall apart. System overload, short circuit, sparks flying. I am not a gear.